Okay, first day in pads. You know, I really felt like our guys came out with good energy. We got some good reps with the old guys. We got really quite a few with the young guys, and I know I said that the last couple of days, but we're really trying to evaluate those guys as soon as we can to make decisions that we need to in all three phases. And we worked third down, we worked red zone, and we are in good position for our scrimmage on Monday. We're going to have a good scrimmage. We'll go to the game field, and that'll be a good evaluation piece with that. Just on a note, Duke Williams was not at practice for the second day in a row, like some of y'all recognized. Had a discipline issue that we're taking care of, and when he takes care of that, he'll be back on the field. I'll make that decision. I'll let you know when he'll be back. And bottom line, nobody's bigger than the team around here, and that's between me and him, and that's all the questions that I'm going to take with that.
Questions?
Because is it fair to say that this discipline issue, he is choosing not to be here as opposed to he has
No, I'm not talking about it. I just told you what the facts are.
Because your theme this year is count on me. Can you say right now that you can count on Nikhil Williams?
He's not at practice.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, obviously a lot of other guys at that position. Ricardo, what have you seen out of them so far? Do you feel like those guys?
Yeah, the good thing is we got a lot of receivers that we feel very good about. Ricardo Lewis is a guy that has really done a good job in fall camp. You know, we talked about him raising his level and taking that next step and becoming a leader, and he's done that. Melvin Ray's done a solid job. You know, those are our two seniors along with Jonathan Wallace, and we're relying on those guys for leadership.
What are you looking forward to out of this first scrimmage? What are you, I guess, any areas that you particularly want to pay attention to?
No, you know, I think we do have some information about our older guys, specifically the guys that had a lot of reps last year. You know, the big focus is whether it's freshmen or whether it's inexperienced guys that hadn't played a lot of reps. We're going to give them a lot of reps. And the big thing for our staff is trying to figure out, put the pieces of the puzzle in all three phases, you know, before you know, we get to, you know, too far down and after fall camp.
Because how much live team kind of stuff did y'all do today?
We did some. Of course, you have full pads, you know, we're going to do some, but we really wanted to save our real scrimmage for Monday. Just trying to get used to our guys in full pads with the things that we do. Trying to get our guys physical, play with a good pad level and everything. But Monday will be a good measuring stick, and we'll find out some good information about our guys.
You do that in the stadium, or you stay over here?
Yeah, we can do it at the stadium.
Do you have any idea how many scrimmages you're going to have?
Well, we got 2 for fall camp. Of course, it's a short fall camp because school's starting. But we'll see after 2. We'll play it by ear where we're at, and I'll get with Will and Rhett, and we'll decide after that.
Austin Golson was off to the side today while they're out there. Is he dealing with that again?
Yeah, he just dealt with something minor. Won't be a big deal.
Yes, the young guys, especially on the line of scrimmage, what did you say to them today with the pads on for the first time?
Yeah, you know, I think that's really what you find out the first day in full pads with not only the offensive line but the defensive line. And you know, some good things, but there's some things obviously that we can get better on. But that's the good thing about teaching all film, and we'll see who's ready on Monday.
With Duke out, who do you turn to for leadership among the receivers, these young guys to look at?
Well, we just talked about the 3 seniors that we have that have been with us a long time, and you know, and we got some other leaders too, you know, on the offense with the offensive line, and feel very good about Jeremy. So we got a lot of guys.
Does Marcus Davis kind of fit in that
Marcus
group?
Davis is definitely a guy that I probably should have said with that group, even though he's not a senior. He's a guy that has done everything we've asked and is really starting to be an impact player, you know, for us. And the guy that was very successful as a true freshman and did some very good things for us last year. And he wasn't completely 100% last year. You know, he plays banged up. He's a tough guy, but he's closer to 100%, so we're excited about him.
Gus, can you talk about first day in pads? It's pretty hot out there. How do they handle going through the whole thing?
Yeah, you know, like I said, we're trying to get used to the heat. And when you're in full pads, it's a different deal. You know, your body's hotter and all that, and you got to figure out a way to get acclimated to it and fight through it. But I feel like overall our guys did a solid job with that.
So you liked what you saw out of Jeremy, you know, what specifically with the chemistry with that younger group of receivers?
Yeah, well, it's really his leadership, you know, and you know, fall camp, the quarterbacks are always trying to get everything right around them, And I like the way he's responded to Coach Lashley. I like the way he's responded to his teammates, really on both sides of the football. And, yeah, that's a big key.
Any other questions?
Gus, can you confirm the July 21st incident between Duke and a member of the basketball program, which police recall?
Yeah, I'm not answering any more questions on Duke. I've already made it clear.